নমস্কার বন্ধুরা। আজকে আমি যে পডকাস্ট আপনাদের সামনে নিয়ে এসেছি, সেই পডকাস্টের বিষয়বস্তুটা হচ্ছে অগ্নিপথ বলে যে একটা গভর্নমেন্ট অফ ইন্ডিয়া স্কিম তৈরি করেছে, যেখানে আপনার আমাদের দেশের যে তরুণ বা যুব সম্প্রদায়, তাদের যাদের বয়স 17 বছর হয়ে গেছে, মানে 17.5 এজ এবং 21 বছরের মধ্যে। তবে কথা হচ্ছে এই 21টাকে 23 করবার, মানে ঊর্ধ্বসীমাটাকে বাড়িয়ে দেওয়ার, তাদের জন্যে একটা যে স্কিম করা হয়েছে, সেই অগ্নিপথ স্কিমে এই তরুণদের, এই বয়সের মধ্যে তরুণদের পরীক্ষার মাধ্যমে তাদের ইন্ডিয়ান মিলিটারি সার্ভিসে নেওয়া হবে এবং তাদেরকে ট্রেনিং দেওয়া হবে এবং বিভিন্ন জায়গায় তাদেরকে পাঠানো হবে। মূলত যে মেন স্ট্রিম যে ইন্ডিয়ান মিলিটারি সার্ভিসের আছে, সেই জায়গাতে অ্যাসিস্ট্যান্স ইত্যাদির মাধ্যমে এরা কাজ করবে এবং তাদের এই 4 বছরের জন্য নেওয়া হবে। এই 4 বছরে তাদের মধ্যে থেকে 25% এই ট্রেনিংয়ের অ্যাবজর্ব করে নেওয়া হবে ইন্ডিয়ান মিলিটারি সার্ভিসে। এদের নাম হবে, এদেরকে আমরা অগ্নিবীর হিসেবে এরা পরিচিত হবে এবং আমরা জানব। এবং এই 25% অগ্নিবীরকে মিলিটারি সার্ভিসে তাদেরকে পার্মানেন্ট নিয়ে নেওয়া হবে এবং বাকি যে 75% তারা সিভিলিয়ান লাইফে চলে যাবে। কিন্তু শুধু তারা এমনি চলে যাবে না, তাদের এই সময়, এই যে 4 বছর পিরিয়ডে তাদের যে মাইনে তারা পাবে, সেই মাইনে থেকে একটা টাকা সরিয়ে রাখবে গভর্নমেন্ট অফ ইন্ডিয়া, যে টাকাটার উপর সুদ দেওয়া হবে এবং গভর্নমেন্ট অফ ইন্ডিয়া সেখানেতে বেশ কিছু টাকা, মানে 30% খুব সম্ভবত টাকা যোগ দিয়ে শুধু 11 লক্ষ টাকার কাছাকাছি সেই সময়তে 4 বছর বাদে যখন তারা এই অগ্নিবীরেরা চলে যাচ্ছে তাদের হাতে দেওয়া হবে, যেটা নিয়ে তারা ওই বয়সেতে কিছু আরও ফার্দার লেখাপড়া করা বা নিজেদেরকে কোনো টেকনিক্যাল মানে শিক্ষায়, মানে প্রযুক্তিগত শিক্ষায় নিজেদেরকে নিয়োজিত করতে পারে বা তারা কোনো ব্যবসা ইত্যাদি করতে পারে। এছাড়াও এই যারা অগ্নিবীররা মিলিটারি সার্ভিস থেকে চলে যাবে, তারা যখন বিভিন্ন জায়গায় চাকরি আবেদন করবে, সেই সমস্ত জায়গায় তারা একটা স্পেশাল প্রেফারেন্স এবং প্রায়োরিটি পাবে, যেটা আমি আপনাদের কাছে ইংরাজিতে উপস্থিত করব। সেটা আপনারা একটু শুনবেন মন দিয়ে এবং তারপরে আপনারা আপনাদের মতামত আমাকে যদি জানান, তাহলে আমি খুবই উপকৃত হব। আমার কাছেও ব্যাপারটা পরিষ্কার হবে যে আপনারা এটা গ্রহণ করছেন কতটা, বা আপনাদের কি মত, এখানেতে পক্ষে বিপক্ষে আপনারা আপনাদের মত প্রকাশ করতে পারবেন। এবং তাতে এটা যেমনি এটা পাবলিক করা হচ্ছে, এই পডকাস্টটা, এটা যেমনি সবার কাছে পৌঁছবে, তেমনিভাবে আপনাদের মতামত হয়তো দেখা যাবে যে সরকারের কাছেও পৌঁছচ্ছে এবং তারা সেই অনুযায়ী ব্যবস্থা গ্রহণ করছেন। এবং এটা একটা কথা বলতে পারি যে আমি এইটা মানে অধ্যয়ন করে যেটা বুঝেছি, তাতে আমার খুব একটা খারাপ লাগেনি। কেন লাগেনি সে সম্বন্ধে আপনাদের সঙ্গে আমিও আমার মতামত পরবর্তীকালে মানে ব্যক্ত করব। তো আসুন আমি আপনাদের কাছে এটা ইংরাজিতে পড়ে আমার এই ফ্রেন্ডস, নাও I am presenting the Agnipath scheme very recently announced by Government of India. The first thing is that what is Agnipath scheme? Agnipath scheme is the new recruitment scheme which is published by the Government of India to recruit the candidates for the army Navy, and Air Force as Agniveers. This program involves a recruitment process for individuals below the rank of officer in order to deploy younger, fitter troops on the front lines, many of whom will be on 4-year contracts. As a result of merit, willingness, and medical fitness, 25% of the Agniveers will remain in the regular cadre after 4 years. Now, the vacancies are given for the recruitment from state-wise recruitment, the Haryana, Rajasthan, Punjab, Maharashtra, Karnataka, Tamil Nadu, Himachal Pradesh, Maharashtra, again ARO Aurangabad. Maharashtra, there are two segments. One is ARO Pune and another is ARO Aurangabad and Andhra Pradesh. Then Agnipath scheme vacancy in Indian Navy, there are 560 vacancies for female candidates. One thing is that there will be 20% reservation for the female candidates. Acha. Then Agnipath scheme eligibility criteria is the candidate who wish to attend the Agnipath scheme must meet the details of eligibility criteria strictly. The candidates who do not meet the eligibility criteria will be rejected by the authorities. Then the age limit is 17.5 to 21 years. I think the government is bringing the new provision that the upper age limit will be extended to 23 years. Now the Agniveer educational qualifications are class 10 matric with 45% marks in aggregate and 33% in each subject. The Agniveers who are in technical stream, 10 plus 2 or intermediate exam pass in science with physics, chemistry, math, and English with 50% marks in aggregate and 40% in each subject. Then Agniveer clerk, storekeeper, technical technical assistants, all these posts, the administrative post. The candidate should be 10 plus 2 or intermediate exam pass in any stream, arts, commerce, science, with 60% marks in aggregate and minimum 50% in each subject, securing 50% in English and maths, accounts, bookkeeping in class 12 is mandatory. Then the Agniveers who will be tradesmen, mane 10th army, 10th level, all army means I think what you are saying, the MTS post in the other government offices, this category is like that. The candidate should be 10th class pass, and the educational qualification for the Air Force segment, candidates should have passed intermediate 10 plus 2 or equivalent examination with mathematics, physics, and English from an education board listed as COBSE member with minimum 50% marks in aggregate and 50% marks in English, or passed 3 years of diploma course in engineering, mechanical, electrical, electronics, automobile, computer science, instrumentation technology, information technology, etc. So these are the various criteria, eligibility criteria. Then for army there are some physical fitness test, and the candidate should pass this fitness test. The measurements for their physical, there are various physical standards which are to be fulfilled with. Then this is the age limit already I have told, and Agnipath scheme is that it is the new recruitment scheme which is published by the government of India to recruit the candidates for the Army, Navy, and Air Force as Agniveers. Then it will it is already started. I think 14th July was fixed as the last date for application, and notification was released on the Agnipath notification was released on 20th July 2022. Now, I think this date notification is released on 20th July 2022. This thing, I have some doubt about this date, whatever it may be. Now, the list of supportive measures announced by the government for Agniveers. Number 1, reservation in posts of Coast Guard and Defence PSUs for Agniveers. Defence Minister Rajnath Singh on Saturday approved a proposal to reserve 10% of the job vacancies in the Ministry of Defence for Agniveers. Then the 10% reservation will be implemented in the Indian Coast Guard and Defence Post and all the 16 defence public sector undertakings. Defence public sector undertakings are HAL, HAL, BEL, BDL, HSL, all these organizations, TCL, all these organizations. Necessary age relaxation provisions will also be made to enable recruitment of Agniveers to the above posts. Now, number 2, age relaxation for first year recruitment of Agniveers. A day after the launch of the scheme, the government announced that it has decided to increase the upper age limit for the recruitment of Agniveers from 21 years to 23 years for the recruitment cycle of 2022. The decision was taken in view of the fact that recruitment was not possible for the last 2 years due to COVID situation. In a statement, Rajnath Singh said that the Department of Military Affairs, Ministry of Defence and the services are committed to commencing the recruitment process at the earliest. Recruitment in CAPFs for Agniveers. Home Ministry has decided, here again Home Ministry has decided to increase, to reserve 10% of the vacancies for these Agniveers in Central Armed Police Forces and Assam Rifles for giving them more preferred avenues after leaving the job as Agniveer. And I am telling about those 75% who will not be taken into the military force. And leaving apart 25% who will be taken in the military force. Home Minister has further announced that it will give 3 years of age relaxation to Agniveers beyond the prescribed upper age limit to recruitments in CAPFs and Assam Rifles. Recruitment in Merchant Navy for Agniveers. Directorate General of Shipping under the Ministry of Ports, Shipping and Waterways, along with the Indian Navy, announced a system for the smooth induction of the Agniveers into the Merchant Navy. Under this, MOPSW announced 6 attractive service avenues for a smooth transition of Agniveers in various roles of the Merchant Navy post their stint with the Indian Navy. These measures for Agniveers include transition from ratings in Indian Navy to certified ratings in Merchant Navy, transition from electrical ratings in Indian Navy to certified electrotechnical ratings in Merchant Navy, transition from ratings in Indian Navy to certified class 4 NCV COC holder in Merchant Navy. Then transition from electrical rating in Indian Navy to certified electrotechnical officers in Merchant Navy, and transition from cook in Indian Navy to certified cook Merchant Navy. Some of the measures are devised for Agniveers with diploma in mechanical and electrical engineering or ITI trade certificate in electronic or electrical stream, either joining with these qualifications or acquiring these during their tenure with the Indian Navy. Then NIOS to facilitate 12th pass certificate for 10th pass Agniveers. The National Institute of Open School NIOS announced that it will institute a special program in consultation with the defense authorities to enable those Agniveers who are 10th class pass to further their education and obtain a 12th class pass certificate by developing customized courses that are not only current but very relevant to their area of service. This certificate is recognized for both employment and higher education purposes in the whole country. Degree program, also there is the provision. Ministry, Education Ministry has decided for Agniveers to launch a special 3-year skill-based bachelor's degree program for serving defense personnel that will recognize the skill training received by them during their tenure in the defense establishments to enhance the future career prospects of Agniveer and to equip them for various job roles in the civilian sector. The government further informed that the program has been designed by IGNOU and will also be executed by them. 50% of the credits required for a graduate degree will come from the skill training, both technical and non-technical, received by the Agniveers. The remaining 50% will come from a basket of courses that cover a wide variety of subjects like languages, economics, history, political science, public administration, sociology, mathematics, education, commerce, tourism, vocational studies, agriculture, and Jyotish, as also ability enhancement courses on environmental studies and communication skills in English, as per news agency ANI. It also has a provision for multiple exit points, undergraduate certificate on successful completion of the first year courses, undergraduate diploma on successful completion of the first and second year courses, and degree on completion of all the courses in a 3-year time frame. Skill development for entrepreneurship and jobs for Agniveers. Skill India and the Ministry of Skill Development and Entrepreneurship MSDE will work collaboratively with various wings of the armed forces to train the students in additional skills to make them better suited for civilian job. Agniveers will get Skill India certification while in service, which will enable them to pursue many diverse opportunities in entrepreneurship and job roles that are being created in our economy after completion of their tenure. Then the those Agniveers who want to do business after completion the tenure as Agniveer. For them, the credit facilities are also there in order to identify ways in which the banks and financial institutions can support the Agniveers on completion of their tenure of duty. The public sector bank, public sector insurance companies, and financial institutions would explore employment opportunities for Agniveers in suitable capacities based on their educational qualifications and skills through suitable benefits, relaxations, etc. It is decided that bank would explore possibilities of supporting Agniveers through suitable credit facilities for skill upgradation, education for setting up business, and to take up self-employment. The existing government schemes such as Mudra, Stand Up India, etc. would be leveraged for extending such support to Agniveers. Then preferential recruitment in state police force for Agniveers. Several state governments have announced that Agniveers, after serving the armed forces for 4 years, will be given preference in filling of vacancies in state police forces. The state police forces will greatly benefit from the training and discipline inculcated to Agniveers by the armed forces, and their capabilities in tackling insurgency, Naxalism, and natural disasters will be hugely augmented. And last, that is corporate sector to utilize the training and skills of Agniveers. Several corporate houses and industry bodies have welcomed the new and transformative recruitment process for the armed forces. The well-trained, disciplined, and technologically savvy youth who finish their service to the armed forces will be valuable assets to their organizations, they said. Also, read Indian Army Navy start recruitment under Agnipath scheme. Already they are going to start recruitment, and I hope, friends, the unemployed youths throughout India, they are simply, most of them are not being able to get or take higher technical education, because this higher technical education is very much costly, and they become goalless. Simply, they are becoming arrogant in every aspects of the social life, uh, making agitating uh, agitating attitudes everywhere, and they are sitting for various recruitment exams for a very few number of vacancies. They don't get it. At least 90% of the examinees, aspirants, they don't get the job. They cannot make the result, successful result, and uh, the youth force of India is, uh, in this way, they are going to astray. So I think this scheme would at least give them some kind of engagement, and they will earn at very young age, and at the age of 21, or after 4 years of service in the armed forces, they are getting some 11 lakhs of rupees in their hands. And I think with this amount they can do something, and in the training process, their personality, ability, capacity, everything will be developed, and I think surely they will be successful after leaving or completion of the tenure in armed forces for 4 years. And not only that, I have already told you the facilities, special facilities, what they are getting. I think they would get recruitment in various spheres, and they will be successful in future. It is a good plan according to my perception. Thank you very much.